if I had to sit down and score it, and how I properly would, portraits, extras, edition size, weight, fucking character
Sculpt.
accuracy, sculpt, pose, all of the above. It's high. It would definitely be 8. Like as a minimum, it would be 8. It's a very, very nice piece.
Yeah,
Probably
stuck as saying nothing's worth a 10.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard. I mean, if I'm thinking about like when I've seriously been fucking blown away. Can you remember like me sitting like being like, whoa? Can you remember?
It's hard. So some of the times as well, because we've been really spoiled where we've gone to see people's collections, we've gone to conventions, we've gone to the exhibit gallery, we've been to all these places where when you get 100 pieces seen, like when you go to Singapore the first time, it's like you see like 100 pieces for the first time, literally all in one day, and it's an overload, and it's hard to. I don't think there was still something that just goes like, boom, that's a 10 or no. Because even seeing like Hulkbuster, when you see Hulkbuster next to War Tank, and you look at the bases on them, you can see that the Hulkbuster base is like, the sculpt isn't great on the base, like with the rubble and stuff. Yeah. Obviously, the actual Hulkbuster is fantastic and amazing. But then when you look at the, which is the way as well, because it's 5 years later, when you look at the War Tank, the rubble and that, it's got so much more separation, so much more detail in it. So, even pieces like Hulkbuster is the 10. So, it's hard. It's really hard.
You ever seen a 10?
Again, like when it's the same thing as you just said with Rocky 4. It's always something to do with like you being biased to the character as well.
Yeah.
So, for example, I saw
the
Alien Cinema Cat, and that is pretty damn epic. See,
I've seen that, but I don't know if I saw it really. I've seen it with you behind glass, and I remember it being stunning, right? But the ones I saw at Manny's house were shit. And I was
no, not Predator. Alien.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Alien.
The Predator,
I don't think I've seen Alien Cinema Maquette,
It's nice. It's really nice. But then the Predator Cinema Maquette is really nice as well. But there's a lot of flaking and issues on them, and a lot of recast as well. So, I mean, those Cinema Maquette pieces are pretty epic. But then, other than that, I don't know.
It's all that bust once. You were
pretty excited about Phallus on Throne when you got it.
Yeah, that's still not a 10. Nah, that's not a 10. So that's a really. I mean, that's some of Sideshow's best ever work, but that's not a 10.
Joe, my Emma is a 10. Is that your missus? I guess.
You mean your missus? Yeah, hope you do.
She's watching. I
saw the the Men in Black bust with the little alien in his head. That's fucking really not like that. That was, I stood looking at that and I was looking at it for fucking ages, and I was just like,
fuck, what's it called?
That might be some of the best work I've ever seen. I sat there looking at that and I was like, fuck that.
Oh shit, I can't remember the name of that.
I could look at that objectively because I didn't want it. Not even remotely. If the geezer said to me, you can have it for nothing, just take it, I would be like, no, I don't want it. Because I don't want it. But looking at the work and just sitting there and looking at all of those subtle details and minute details, I just thought, fuck me, this is really not. This is real special, like proper special. Yeah. There were moments like that. The Comiket did that to me as well. The Spider-Man Comiket. I took that out and I realised I ain't seen anything. I never forget.
Well, I think with that as well, it was repainted, and it was a really good repaint as well, wasn't it? The first time we saw it was the
base wasn't repainted though, and it was the base that sort of did. The Spider-Man's nice. The Spider-Man's really nice, but
Dr. Doom on Throne.
Yeah, Dr. Doom on Throne is. But I'd seen Magneto on Throne before that, and Magneto's better.
Yeah,
Magneto's a better piece. Magneto on Throne's a better piece for me.
All right, Let's move on then. If you can't give an answer,
I can't give you a 10. I would say, like, if I had to judge this, I would give it a solid 7.58 out of 10.
Okay, it's a bit harsh.
It's not better than Apocalypse.
That Warhammer diorama is a 9.5 by Stuck of Inferno.
That's a nice piece.
I was watching a video the other day, actually, funny enough.
It's a nice piece.
Yeah. Space.
It's a very, very nice piece.
Greenwood versus Space Marine, or whatever it's called. Then we're moving on